equal to we are going to MBS first semesters unit 3 managerial communications unit 3 writing letter memo email and instant message tips for the understanding of the unit. Effective business message should be practical adjectives, third concise, fourth clear, fifth precise. The business message clearly state expectation regarding eliminating confuse and let everyone know what they have to do. The message expected to organize idea and information, express and present idea coherently, use communication technology and communication ethically. Most of our communication on the job will be through brief message from Twitter update and the blog post, a formal letter that might run to be several pages. Learning how to write these messages effectively is key to monitoring positive, productive working relationship with challenges, colleagues, yes, and customers. You start by adapting the what you already know about the electronic media to be professional challenging of business communication. Then learn specific technique for crafting routing positive, negative, and persuasive messengers. Techniques that will help you to keep things from getting a rise to claiming to anger customer to promoting the next great idea. The four aspect of creating message business message. First of all, message for the electronic media. It included the business communications message done based upon the electronic media. Second, routing and passive positive message. In including writing routing business requested and replies. Third, writing negative message. The direct and indirect approach of the negative message, maintaining the high standard of the ethic and etiquette when delivering negative message. Fourth, writing persuasive message. Describe an effective strategy for the developing persuasive business message and identify the ideal approach for the ideal approach for the persuasive business message. Unit 7. Correcting message for the electronic media. Group B analytical question 24 July August. Question number 4. You are appearing in the interview for the post of marketing officer at a famous multinational company. It is a good opportunity because if you are selected, you will get international exposure that will be provide you with a good platform from your career development. You have not faced such an interview before and you want to give up very good preparation to your good interviews. For good preparation, you have asked your friend to take your mock interview. The interview was conducted and you answer each question confidently. Now write an effective email to your friends explaining how to interview went. Also mention what went against your expectation and what was unique about it and what aspect you did will you did that email. From Santosh Regmi@gmail.com to Rajan Sharma@gmail.com. So date 25 to February 8. Subject the interview I faced. Dear Rajan, as you know, I am skilled searching for a better opportunity for my job. My dream job is of the marketing officers in a multinational company. I think you have given me the better advice for facing the interview, but what I did was my own mistake. This is the platform for my career development. Those type of the interview were not of my familiarities. Rather, you had advised me fine. Your mock interview with me was really supportive. You really did practical one. My interview was really fine. I was able to answer every theoretical question, but I lacked my cultural interpretations of the situation. The only thing went against my expression was the questions from the practical aspect. The unique things was that the questions had been asked on the knowledge of local-based global context, but it was my soft skill that I handled everything beautifully. I hope that the company favors me because the company has the motto of promoting the new and inexperienced employee who have the potentially of doing things to share with you. I really had a real interview that examined my personality potentiality. Sincerely, your Santosh Regmi, santoshregmi@gmail.com. Question number 2, 2023 August September. Question number 4. Um, you and four other friends decided to set up a new business adventure and started a fish restaurants in your city or town. Your restaurants serve the guest rate of fish dishes. You want to publicize your restaurant by using different communication channels. Now prepare brief messages for each of the following channels separately. Mobile SMS message, second B email message, third newspaper advertisement, D social media message, and E here. Answer first all. Mobile SMS message. A new taste of fish in town. We are set to serve our customer with a new taste of fish. The fish loving people can visit us to treat their hunger. Fish is prepared to serve at your choice. Please visit us for your adventures in your food. Organic Fish Restaurants, Kathmandu, Nepal. दूसरा सा email message from Organic Fish Restaurant @gmail.com to all. Subject: opening to fish restaurant. Dear all, eating fish is an art. Otherwise, non-vegetarian is more than enough. Fish might not be your choice because your might not have been served appropriately. Organic Fish Restaurant is a new outlet in your town. We serve the fish from our own farm in Kokoni, so it might be a new adventure for you. Our fish serving restaurant want to invite you for a chance to taste next in time in our impression that will be bearing you back. The location and the contact detail are in an attached file along with the email. Thank you, Managing Director, Organic Fish Restaurant @gmail.com. C. Newspaper advertisement. Organic Fish Restaurant, Kathmandu, 14 Bhopal. Open. We provide the organic taste in fish cooking. Vegetarian you might not be, but we believe you would be. Photos responsible price. We provide fish fry, fish curry, fish cutlet, fish pickles, as many more fish variety in the taste. The organic product of Kokoni. Contact email organicfishrestaurant@gmail.com. This social media message. Photos. Why don't you like fish? Not in a pound, but in the plate in your dining table. Once is not enough. We are open with a new taste. Are you confused about where to get for a week and for a new taste? We are hearing for you. Contact Facebook Organic Fish Restaurant, email organicfishrestaurant@gmail.com. D. Here. Organic Fish Restaurant, a new taste in fish item. Photos. Some people don't like fish because they are much troubled by the fish bones, but eating fish in a good table without fish bone is really a luck. Now the time has come. You have get a chance to embark in our restaurant with a new choice. Organic Fish Restaurant has its open fish farm in Kokoni, the northern part of Kathmandu Valley. It is a place of hungry treat for you. It might be a good destination for individual and whole family. We have good accommodations for the group meeting, gathering, office gathering, and family get-togethers. Family and children can have their choice for it. All are requested to visit once. More than that is our duty. Photos. please contact email organicfixedstudent@gmail.com. Question number 3, 2021 April. Question number 2. Bakhar Singh Rishidev is an Mbs friend from section A at the Center Development of Management CODMTU. He took initiative for various activities organized such as student versus processor friendly football match, launching business BAM, campus magazine, and collecting fund for the needy student among there in the department. On top of them, that he demonstrated his life skill that made for the professor precious him to front of industrialized and management practitioners in cerebral function. He is often taken as a role model for the student. Sadly, he lost his father, the only breadwinner in the family. As the eldest son of the family, it now became his responsibility to support his family. He has to take care of his mother, who is a heart patient, and three siblings studying in class 12, 10, and 8. As a result, he must look for a full-time job, which means his dream of pursuing an MBS degree can get aborted naturally. Being a member from the CDM family, you are very empathical to him. Now write an email asking for the contribution to all the CDM students so that Subhankar can pursue his ongoing studies. You might want to and necessary information to pursue student to contributed the amount for his as well as his sibling studies. Make sure to have 4 separated paragraph dealing with opposing justification and reason to appeal and friendly close. Answer from Sujib Sharma at gmail.com. To all the members, subject asking for the contribution. Dear all, we are all familiar with the news about the death of the father of our dear friend Mr. Subhankar Singh Rishidev. He is a very friendly face for all of us. The family of the Central Department of Management U Kirtipur. We all know that he is only in his first semester and he has still a long way to complete the studies. Complete his studies. Certainly, it is very hard to lose one's parents, and more than that, he was only the beard earner. The whole responsibility has came to the shoulders of Subhankar and elder son of his the family. Our friend is in really in trouble regarding the financial issue, so it has become our responsibility to help him to continue his studies for financial crisis in great crisis, but not all time. We What would we have done if we fail in such a situation? I, on the behalf of the representations of all the students, requested all to raise that the fund so we would be able to help him. We would not miss his precision's leading role in every college activity as well. We would feel pride. We will be happy. So to make ourselves happier, I would like to request all for their contribution to support Mr. Subhankar and his family and sibling. Thanks, Sanjeev Sharma at gmail.com, student representative CDM TUK Kirtipur. Question number 4. Read the 2019 question number 3. Read the following email from a student to his instructor and answer the following questions. First of all, questions are: if you were a managerial communication instructor and received this email from a student, how would you react? Say B. Analyze the weakness in the student's message and consider change the student might make to achieve his or her purpose. C. Rewrite the message effectively. Okay. Email is to 2. Managerial communication instructors from misguided student. Date 10 July 2019. Subject need assignment help. High proof. How long should assignment for be? I now you said it's an email to be a customer about a late and order shipment, but I don't have now what you want. Please email me back soon since it is due tomorrow. Thanks. Answer. I would answer. Question is to question is if you were a managerial communications instructor and received this email from a student, how will you react? Answers. I would take this email as perfectly incomplete email. The sender has failed to fulfill the basic familiarities of the language, as the student has understood that the email writing has been an informal one. He has taken the message completely informal. Yes, it might be true that the student had been given some assessment, but his or her email shows that there is some weakness from his or her side too. The student would doesn't even understand the length of the assignment duration. Then she or he fails to get any further attention for the instructor. The student has asked about the questions about the real demand the instructors make from student. The email is sent to now about the further hints to write about the assignment. If I were the professor of the certain student, first I would write him about how to maintain the good format of formal email writing. The student should not write me on the email about his or confusions regarding the assignment. The message she or he has made is over brief that is not clear to give or his or her message. The student should come to visit to the instructor to clarify she as or her his or her confusion. She or he should have asked about the assignment while if he had been said so. I would call to the student in deal in personal discussions for the his or confusions and to meet his or her purpose. B. Question number B छ analyze the weakness in the student's message and consider change the student might make to achieve his or her purpose. Answers. The mail has various weaknesses. First, the email is not written to ask about the further queries of assignment to the instructor. As it is written, it failed to maintain certain format of the email writing. The language the writer use also has the weakness. The receiver is not will identify instead of the instructor, or she or he could have used the name of the instructor. The sender, the student himself or herself should give his or her name. Though the subject is given, it is completely informal one. The addresses to the professor is quite informal one. The message is quite brief and has the abbreviated starting with the questions, which is quite imposing too. The word please is used for the sake of blending only. And the message does not have any applying tone. The email shows the over intimacy to the instructor, which is quite uncommon to the relations between the instructor and the student. The student's purpose is to get the message sent to the instructor, showing that the student has not understand the questions for the professor has said, and he or she wants informal excuse for the dealing the assignment, and it is quite impossible to be done by improving about mentions weakness. The student might rewrite with the excuse to the professor if the email is written or written to be the instructor by mentioning and maintaining the formalities. The student would get or fulfill his or her purpose. Question number C. Rewrite the message effectively. From Suresh Bhatta@gmail.com to Binay Agrawal@gmail.com. Subject confusing regarding assessment. Dear professor, I have some confusing on the assessment that you have set for us. I am sorry to mention you that I have even forgotten about the assignment time limit. The email you sent to us was to write about a customer for a late order shipment. Do I need to write about the delay or anything easily? I want to meet you personally about it, or would you email we advertising some guidelines about writing the statement properly? Sincerely yours, Suresh Bhatta, MBS first semesters. Question number 5, 2019 back. Question number 5 for R. A strong advocate to the use of the social media in business. You are pleased by how quickly people in your company have taken up blogging, wiki writing, and other new media activities. You are considerably less excused by the style and quality of what you see in the writing of your Claudius. Many uh, seems to here interpreted automatic and conservational of means anytime goes several of the Twitter user is in the companies seems to have obdentated any pretense of grammar and spelling. A few managers have triggered internal disagreement with company strategy out into the public forum and arguing with each other during comments or various industry related forums. Production demonstration video have been posted to the company's YouTube channel virtually unedited, making the whole farms look unpolished and unprofessional. The company CEO has written some blog posts that bash competitor with curious and even crude language. You pushed long and hard for gathers us of those tools, so you feel a sense of responsibility for the situation. In addition, you are viewed by many in the company as the resident expert on social media. You have some expertise authorities on the issues on these issues. On the other hand, you are only a first level manager with three level of manager above you, so will you have some position authorities as well. You are hardly dictate best practice to the manager above you. Write a post for the company internal blog which is not viewable outside the company, outlining your concern about these communications practice. Use the example of mention above and make up in additional details you need. Emphasize that the which social media communication is often less formal and more flexible than traditional business communication. It shouldn't be unprofessional. You are thinking of proposing in social media training program for or everyone in the company, but for this passage you just want to bring attention to your to the problems. Answer: use of social media in business. It is best to us social media in business. Social media in the world of communication to 2.0 is commonly used, but we can have the easy two-way communicated in it. The use of the blog, wiki and others new media are precisely earthly, but my concern of the drawing the attentions of all is about that the language we use. We are not so much excited by the way the reactions the people make for us when we use our social media. It goes in public and our individual comment represented our company. My request is for all. I want to all to be careful about writing their language. The very Chilean informal language destroyed our image. On the other hand, the horrible mistake regarding the spelling and the grammar are never excused, so we have to avoid them all. Sometimes the internal conflict of the companies are also brought to the public. Some of the very responsibility top level of personalities and blighted the normal standard of the language presentation. I hope my message to all with work positive and would bring the positive result to all and the companies etiquette and image. Question number 6. 2018 January. Question number 4. You have been proud of many things your gathering tools company has accomplished as it has grown from just you working in your basement shop to a nationally known company. About that employ over 200 people. However, nothing has made you pursue produce then the companies helping our hometown grow a program in which employee volunteer on company's time to help residential in your city start their own vegetable gardens using tools denoted by the company. Newly 50 employees have participated directly, helping some 500 families supplementary their grocery budget with home ground produce. Virtually everyone in the company has contributed towards became because employees who didn't volunteer to help in the gardens pitch in to cover the work responsibility of the volunteers. Sadly, the 10 years after you launched the programs, you have reached the insatiable conclusions that the company can no longer afford to keep the program going, with consumer around the country still struggling with the after effecting of a deep recognition. Sales have been dropping for the past 3 years, even as lower cost competitors step up their presence in the market. So, save the program, you would have to lay off several employees, but your employees come first. Now, write an email to the entire company announcing the cancellations of the programs. From Jothan Miller at gmail.com to all employees subject to the employees subject cancellation of the programs. It would be not to be the captions to say that we grow out of the placement shop to in a nationally known company. The gardening tools that we used was the best by use which we have been practicing. The groups of the 50 employees have participated directly in helping some 500 families supplemented their grocery budget with the home ground pursuit. We proudly say that we helped for 10 years because the help of everyone as the immense pursuer. Now we are very sorry to announce about the layoff the program. We have the case. First of all, the deep recreational accord. Second, sales have been dropping for past 3 years. Third, lower cost competitors set up with their presence in the market. Fourth, better to lay off rather than struggling a lot. Hence, the cancellation of the program certainly hurt the conquered one. We are extremely sorry to announce this message. Sincerely your Jonathan Miller, CEO, helping our hometowns grow. Question number 7. Love is first listened. Love is first listened is the only way to describe the way you feel when you discovered song Thorong.com. The enjoy dozen of the style of music font from Afrobeat and Tropical to mainstreams pop and the occasional blast of industrial metal and song through wrong.coms have them all for only string 9.99 US dollar a month. You can explore every granular imaginable, listening to as many tracks as you like for a fixed monthly fee. The service sounded too good to be a true, and sadly it was. The service was so unreliability that you began keeping note of the when it was unavailable. Last month it was drawn for all or a part of 20 days, well over a third of the month. As much as you like it, you have had enough writing an email to support at that songthorong.com requesting a full refund to get the 9.99 US American dollars monthly rate. You prepared for an entire year 119.88 US dollar, and you have been a subscriber for 2 months now. You now the service has been out for a last part of the times on separated days last month, and while you didn't track outlays during the first month, you believe it was about the some number of days. Answer from Darzans at gmail.com to support at thoron.com. Subject requesting a full refund. Hello everyone, I love to listen songthrones.com. I enjoy dozen of style of music from alphabet and troposilia metal. For my convenience, I managed to pay the annual paying of 119.88 US dollar. I used to enjoy many tracks and explore every genre. The service sounded too good to the true, and sadly it was. I repeatedly found the failed service. Now I want the failed refund of my payment. I believe the payment of the bill in monthly basis will be better on. The service that we have been sharing need improvements, so the service I get is going to be renewed in every 2 months, so the new update are going to be meet on time. We are going to make the new contract about the paying and service. The refund is more meet on time. I expect your response as soon as possible. Thanks for your helps and timely attention of the is important deal. David Roy and Sons, 1456 DK London UK, tel 303 555 1200. Question number 8. 215 mark of question number 4. Or you are writing a book about the advantage of and potential pitfalls of using online collaboration system for the virtual team project. You would like to include several dozen real life example from people in a variety of industries. Fortunately, you publish a high respected blog on the subject. The several thousand regular readers. Write a post for your blog that asks readers to submit brief descriptions of their experience using collaboration tools for team project. Ask them to email a story of how well a specific system or approaches work to them. Explain that they will receive an autographed copy of the books or thanks, but they will need to sign a release from if their stories are used. In additional emphasize that you would like to use real names of people, companies, and software, but you can keep the any decode anonymous if readers in required to stay on schedule. You need to have this story by October 25, 2014. Answer: using online collaboration for the virtual team project, it needs a wide range of research to write a book about the advantage and potential pitfalls of using online collaboration system for virtual team project. I would like to include several dozen real life Examples from people in a variety of the industries, so that though it is my personal matters, I think it is the conquer of all. The team project is one of the best project for the competitions of any types. My request is for all. I want to ask my readers to submit brief descriptions of their experience. Everybody can have their own stories to tell about how we specific systems or approach work from them. Their short email can get a space in the book. The personal can be an important part of the book's sections. To an advantage, the participated would be encouraged by providing them an autographed copy of the book as a token of the thanks. So the real names and identity are mandatory. The emails are expected to arrive at October 25 or 2014 to our blog email. The story arriving late would be out of out our categorized. Question number 9, 2015 in semester. Question number 2 are studying about for a semester or a year can be a rewarding experience in many ways, improving your language skill, experience another cultures, making contact in the international business arena, for building your self confidence. Write a post for your class blog that describe your college study abroad program and summarize the steps involved in applying for international study. If your school doesn't offer study abroad opportunity, base your post on the program offered in yet other another institutions in your state. Answer: study abroad. Studying abroad is a rewarding experience. We have to be careful about the clear plan of what we are doing. We get a new chance to learn new language, improving the language that we use. Studying in a new place is studying about new cultures, making contact in the international business arena, and building our self-confidence. The student who want to pursue their further studies can have the benefit of it. I am a foreign student here. I have got a chance to meet different friends and students in my class. It is interesting to meet different students with verbal cultures, attitude, practice, and way of understanding of the class discussions. Everybody takes the some things differently. The study abroad programs has some steps to be completed by student. The consult later by the college in an important one. For that, we have to identify the course and the duration to be complete. The qualifications of the student or went the categories made by the college about meet into a point, because study abroad is not a matter like study locally. To understand their diverse nature of class is a new experience. So study abroad programs needs to be supported by the school we are studying it. Otherwise, we would be waiting for alternative school, build career, enjoy life forever. Question number C, group C, concept based question answers. Question number 10, 2025 July. Question number 8, what should a business email include? Email is a medium of communication, is the modern way of the communication 2.0. It is used to send the message personally, but it is replaced by the instant messaging. It is not used in urgent communications. Email is used to attach important documents, send photo, and to communicate it. It is used to send some message to different or multiple people. For this, sender holds an email's user ID. Email user ID with a name, and we can send to other ID holders. Email has some basic rules and etiquette to write. First of all, we don't over communicate it by email. When people have the user ID, they start to misuse it. Students start to send and send the email message to their professor asking the classroom activity and assessment. Second, we have to make good use of some subject line when an email is sent. Is vague subject always advise us nothing about it. It will be sent as email. We have to make the clear and identified title to draw the attentions of the readers. Third, we keep message clear and brief. Email like traditional business letters need to be clear and concise. The body of the email should be direct and informative. It must be short and to be the point. Fourth, we need to be polite. Sometimes people think that the receiver does not meet me personally, so we don't need to be polite. But it is a wrong concept. We have we have to be polite because sending our email in like presenting ourselves to be the receiver. For fifth, we should recheck our tone. We must be careful about to whom we are sending the email. In our email we are not sending other non-verbal experience, so we should be careful about the tone of the email. The email should have the professional closing too. Sixth, we proofread it again and again. It is the last step we do before we really send the email. Once it is sent, it cannot be corrected later. We make sure that our email are so as short as possible without excluding necessary information. Question number 11, 2024 July August. Question number 11. You are the CEO of a finance company in Kathmandu, and the management committee has decided to hold the 7th AGM next month. Draft a notice for the general members with 5 agenda to the discuss in AGMs. Answers. United Finance Company, Kathmandu to Wealth Naya Bazar, Kathmandu, Nepal, 2081 11/25. Notice holding 7th AGMs of the company. Our finance company is serving the last 7 years. On the SQCS occasion of the 7th year completions of the establishment, the company is going to organize the 7th AGM on 25th of the next month. The notice is released to notify the general members about the program. The agenda of the general meeting it is to be discussed in the AGMs is as follow. First, to pass the dividend bonus percentage distribution. Second, to create an on auditors to took after the account. 3, to elect a new exclusive body for the next tenure of 4 year. Fourth, to select the 5 nominee to the undersigned every decision of the exclusive body. Fifth, miscellaneous. All the general members are requested to be presented in the program in the schedule. Thank you. Narayan Sharma, CEO, narayansharma@gmail.com. Question number 12. What is the email etiquette? Write a basic rules. Please refer to 2025 July August. And question number 8. We are answers. First of all, we don't overcomplicate by emails. Second, we have to make good use of subject line. Third, we keep message clear and brief. Fourth, we need to be polite. Fifth, we should recheck our tone. Seventh, sixth, we proofread it again and again. Question number 13. Identify the electronic media available for short message. List 9 competitions model used in the electronic media and discuss the challenge of communicating through social media. And so the considerable range of electronic media available for the brief business message continue to grow as communication technological involved. First, social networking and community participation website. Second, email. Third, instant messaging. Fourth, text messaging. Fifth, blogging, microblogging. Sixth, podcasting. Seventh, online video. Nowadays, Facebook Messenger, instant IM, text message, and email abilities in addition of being a social networking system. Communicating successfully with electronic media require a wide range of writing approaches. We can list out different nine writing communications is the virtual all electronic media for compositions models. First of all, conservations. Second, comment and critique. Third, orientation. Fourth, summarize. Fifth, reference materials. Sixth, narrative. Eighth, seventh, treasures. Eight, status updated and announcement. Ninth, tutorials. Challenges. Because of the careless message, individuals and companies have been fired for Facebook while posting. Virtual companies' secret have been leaked. In business and personal relationship have been styled mandatory lives of congratulation while using social media can create him house career of company damage. Question number 14. Describe the use of the social network user generated content site, community Q&A site, and community participation site in business communications. Answer. In recent years, social media has become a prominent media to the connected the users and share the content site and it has become a major force in business communication. Is in business communication people use wide range of social network. The best known social network is the Facebook social network play the virtual tools for the being the informational and gathering information about the business environmental. The above methods mentioned social networks are used in business communication for their purpose. First of all, gathering marketing intelligence. Second, hiring a new employee and finding the business partners. Third, starting product information. Social networks are sharing product information. Social networks are used for producting professional advertisement, but it needs to be done in indirect way. Fourth, fostering brand communities. It even helps to generate a group of people united by their interest in ownership or use of particular product. Question number 15. Describe the strategy for the business communication on social media. Social networks. Answer. Social networks offer lots of communication opinion, but there were varied nature and types of the social networks. We can follow this guideline to make the most of the social networks for the both personal branding and companies communication. Those strategies might be used for choose the best competitions mode for each message purpose and network. The best thoughtful and well integrated strategy is necessary to compare the message. Second, join existing conversation in additional to starting your own. Third, ensure your online presence in your hub. Use the hub to connect the various spokes of the online presence to better coordinated on outgoing message and to provide a clear inbounded path for the people we want to engage with you. Fourth, facilitate community building. Fifth, restrict conversational permutations effort to the right times and right place. Sixth, maintain a constant personality. Seventh, manage a conversational trait. Social business involves the use of the social media in buying, selling, and customer supported, promoting pursuit and service through social media require a more conventional approach. Thank you for all us listening this video and watching these videos.